Good morning, my friends. I want you to imagine something with me for just a moment. Picture waking up one morning, expecting your usual routine. You swing your legs over the side of the bed, ready to start your day. But instead of standing with the ease you once knew, your legs betray you. Your knees feel unstable. Your ankles are stiff and unwilling. Your legs feel heavy and weak, almost like they do not belong to you anymore. Before you even reach the kitchen to brew your morning coffee, you are already thinking about sitting back down because standing feels like work. It sounds frightening, doesn't it? But for millions of people over the age of 60, this silent weakening is already happening. Most of the time, it sneaks up slowly, making everyday tasks harder and harder, until one day, standing up from your favorite chair or walking to the mailbox feels like a major event. And for many dear people, that weakness leads to falls. Falls lead to fractures. Fractures lead to surgeries, or worse, long recoveries, and lost independence. But here is what I want you to know right from the start. You are not powerless, not by a long shot. Today, I am going to share with you 5 simple, delicious breakfasts that can help you reclaim your strength, your stability, and your independence. Let me share something with you that most people never hear about aging. Aging is not just a number on your birthday cake. It is not just about wrinkles appearing around your eyes or finding gray hairs in the mirror. What is really happening inside your precious body is much more significant. Your muscles are actually shrinking, and your collagen, which is the protein that holds your joints and tissues together like a strong, flexible glue, is breaking down faster than your body can rebuild it. This condition has a name. It is called sarcopenia, and I like to think of it as the quiet thief of strength in older adults. Here is the reality that might surprise you. Every single year after the age of 60, you lose between 1 to 3% of your muscle mass if you are not actively fighting back. And if you do nothing, that number compounds, building on itself year after year. That is exactly why someone who feels energetic and active at 65 might suddenly feel frail and unstable by 75. But please, do not let this discourage you. Instead, let it empower you. Because when you understand what is happening, you can take action to stop it, reverse it, and even build new strength, even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. Here is the truth I want you to hold on to today. You can stop this muscle loss. You can reverse it. You can build new strength, and you do not need expensive supplements or harsh exercise routines that leave you exhausted and discouraged. What your body needs is the right fuel, delivered at the right time, in the right way. And that starts with breakfast. Why breakfast? Because breakfast is your first opportunity each day to send your body a powerful message. That message is simple but truly transformative. It says, I am here to rebuild. I am here to strengthen. I am here to keep living life on my own terms. The foods you choose in those precious morning hours set the tone for your muscles, your joints, your balance, and even your energy for the entire day ahead. This is not wishful thinking or empty promises. This is real science, backed by research and supported by what I have witnessed in hundreds of my own patients over the years. Today, I am going to guide you through 5 simple, delicious breakfasts. But these are not just meals, my friends. They are strategies. They are acts of self-care. They are daily commitments to strength, stability, and the independence you deserve to maintain. Breakfast number 1. Oatmeal with strawberries and chia seeds. Let us start with the first powerhouse breakfast for seniors. Oatmeal with strawberries and chia seeds. Now, a warm bowl of oatmeal might seem like simple comfort food, but for seniors, it is actually joint protection served in a bowl. Oatmeal is packed with something called soluble fiber, which helps keep your blood sugar stable throughout the morning. Why is that so important for your muscles and joints? Because when your blood sugar spikes up and down like a roller coaster, it creates inflammation inside your body. That inflammation actually breaks down collagen and weakens all the structures around your joints. But oatmeal releases its energy slowly and steadily, keeping that harmful inflammation at bay, while providing consistent fuel for rebuilding your muscle tissue. It is like having a gentle, steady fire in your fireplace, instead of a roaring blaze that burns out quickly. Now, let us talk about those beautiful strawberries. They are not just sweet treats to make your breakfast taste better. Strawberries are actually one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C that you can find. And here is why that matters so much for your strength. Your body simply cannot build collagen without vitamin C. Every tendon, every ligament, every cushion around your joints depends on collagen for its strength and flexibility. Without adequate vitamin C, your joints feel loose, weak, and unsteady. But when you add a generous handful of fresh strawberries to your morning oatmeal, you are not just eating something delicious. You are actively rebuilding the very foundation of your joint stability. And those tiny chia seeds that you might walk past in the grocery store? They are actually hydration powerhouses. When they hit the liquid in your stomach, they absorb water and form a gel-like consistency that helps keep you hydrated from the inside out. Why does that matter for muscle strength? Because collagen needs water to stay flexible. And hydrated tissues are healthy, strong tissues. Plus, chia seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids and minerals like magnesium, both of which are absolutely essential for muscle repair and reducing those painful muscle cramps that can wake you up at night. I remember one of my patients, Doris, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Milwaukee. She came to me because she struggled every single morning with stiffness in her ankles and knees. She told me, "Doctor, I actually dread standing up in the morning because I know it is going to hurt." We changed just one thing in her routine: her breakfast. For 2 weeks, she started every morning with oatmeal, fresh strawberries, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. 2 weeks later, she called me, and I could hear the laughter in her voice. She said, "Doctor, I stood up today without making that awful groaning sound I have been making for months." I had forgotten what that felt like. Sometimes, my friends, it truly is the simple things that have the biggest, most life-changing results. Breakfast number 2. Hard-boiled eggs with avocado and whole grain toast. Now, let us move to a breakfast that is often overlooked but incredibly powerful for seniors. Hard-boiled eggs with avocado on whole grain toast. This breakfast might sound ordinary, but it is actually one of the most complete muscle-building meals you can possibly eat. Eggs are one of the richest sources of essential amino acids called proline, glycine, and lysine. These are the raw materials, the building blocks that your body uses to construct new collagen. When you eat 2 eggs in the morning, you are not just having protein. You are literally feeding the very tissues that hold your joints and muscles together. And that creamy, green avocado? It is so much more than a trendy toast topping. Avocados are filled with healthy fats that help your body absorb crucial vitamins like vitamin D and vitamin K. Why does that matter? Because those vitamins are absolutely critical for maintaining bone strength and joint integrity as you age. Avocados are also rich in potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that keep your muscles contracting properly and prevent those painful nighttime cramps that are so common, yet often ignored, in seniors. Let us not forget about that slice of whole grain toast underneath. It might look simple, but it provides you with long-lasting energy and delivers manganese, a mineral that is necessary to activate the enzymes responsible for producing collagen in your body. I once worked with Mr. Lawrence, an 81-year-old retired fireman from Detroit. After experiencing 2 falls and spending months avoiding the stairs in his own home, we added this exact breakfast to his daily routine. 6 weeks later, he came into my office with the biggest smile I had seen from him in years. He said, "Doc, I took the stairs today on purpose, just to prove to myself that I could do it again." That, my friends, is the incredible power of proper nourishment paired with determination and hope. Breakfast number 3. Bone broth with pumpkin seeds and spinach. But what if you are someone who needs warmth and comfort in the morning, especially on those cold days when your joints feel particularly stiff? Then you will want to hear about breakfast number 3. Bone broth with pumpkin seeds and fresh spinach. Now, bone broth might sound old-fashioned to some people, but it is actually one of the most scientifically supported remedies for rebuilding joints and muscle tissue. When you simmer bones for many hours, you extract collagen, gelatin, and key amino acids in forms that your body can use immediately without having to work hard to break them down first. Those crunchy pumpkin seeds add a satisfying texture and deliver essential minerals, especially zinc and magnesium, which help your body activate its own collagen production and support muscle recovery after activity. Zinc is also a key player in maintaining a strong immune system, something we simply cannot ignore as we get older. And that fresh spinach, with its beautiful deep green color, provides vitamin K and vitamin C, along with powerful antioxidants that actually protect your existing collagen from breaking down due to what scientists call oxidative stress. Spinach even contains natural compounds called nitrates that improve circulation, bringing more oxygen and nutrients directly to your leg muscles. I will never forget Mrs. Dillon, a 76-year-old retired librarian from Portland. She came to me in tears because she thought she would never be able to garden again. Squatting down to tend her beloved roses had become too painful for her knees. We introduced this warming breakfast routine: a comforting cup of bone broth with a handful of pumpkin seeds and a fresh spinach salad drizzled with olive oil. Just 3 weeks later, she returned to my office with a smile I will never forget. She said, "Doctor, I trimmed my roses yesterday and did not need to sit down even once. I thought that part of my life was over forever." But it was not over. It was just waiting for the right kind of support. Breakfast number 4. Banana smoothie with Greek yogurt and flax seeds. Now, for those of you who prefer something quick, nourishing, and easy to drink, let me share breakfast number 4. A banana smoothie made with Greek yogurt and ground flax seeds. This one is perfect for seniors who often skip breakfast entirely or grab a sugary pastry and coffee, not realizing that those choices could actually be contributing to their growing weakness. Bananas, as humble as they might seem, provide potassium, which is absolutely necessary to maintain muscle strength and prevent those painful muscle cramps that can strike without warning. Potassium works by balancing the sodium in your body, reducing fluid retention, and supporting smooth, comfortable muscle contractions. But Greek yogurt is the real star of this breakfast. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is strained, making it much richer in something called casein protein. This special type of protein digests slowly, providing your muscles with a steady supply of building blocks for hours after you finish eating. Greek yogurt is also packed with calcium and vitamin D, essential not only for bone health but also for stimulating your body's own collagen production. Those tiny flax seeds might seem insignificant, but they are actually mighty nutritional powerhouses. They deliver omega-3 fatty acids, which calm inflammation in your joints, and special plant compounds called lignans, which support hormone balance and soft tissue healing. I remember Mr. Gerald, a 68-year-old Vietnam veteran from Phoenix. He came to me frustrated and embarrassed because he could not stand up from his favorite chair without using his arms to push himself up. It had been happening gradually, but it was affecting his confidence and his mood. After 1 month of starting his mornings with this simple, delicious smoothie, he looked me straight in the eye and said, "Doc, I stood up without using my arms for the first time in over a year." That is not just breakfast, my friends. That is reclaiming your life, one morning at a time. Breakfast number 5. Collagen powder with amla and warm lemon honey water. Finally, I want to share one more breakfast option, or rather, a morning ritual that can set a positive, healing tone for your entire day. Collagen powder mixed with amla powder in warm lemon honey water. This is ideal for seniors who do not feel like eating solid food right away in the morning but still want to give their body exactly what it needs to rebuild and strengthen. Collagen peptides dissolve easily in warm liquid and provide your body with the exact proteins needed to repair skin, tendons, ligaments, and muscle tissue. When taken on an empty stomach first thing in the morning, They absorb more efficiently, getting to work right away. Now, amla, also known as Indian gooseberry, is a hidden gem that more American kitchens should discover. It is one of the most concentrated sources of vitamin C in the entire world. And unlike the vitamin C in citrus fruits, the vitamin C in amla is stable and highly absorbable by your body. This makes it incredibly effective for stimulating fibroblasts, which are the special cells responsible for making fresh collagen. Amla also helps slow down the breakdown of your existing collagen, preserving what you already have. Adding fresh lemon juice to this morning drink boosts absorption by increasing your stomach acidity, creating a more favorable environment for collagen metabolism. And that raw honey is not just for sweetness. It acts as a natural anti-inflammatory agent, calming your entire system and supporting healthy digestion. I will never forget Mrs. Clara, a 74-year-old retired seamstress from Cincinnati. She came to me nearly in tears because she could no longer button her favorite blouses due to stiffness and pain in her fingers. Such a simple task had become a daily struggle that reminded her of everything she felt she was losing. Just 3 weeks after starting this simple morning drink ritual, she called me with pure excitement in her voice. "Doctor," she said, "I buttoned my blouse this morning and I did not even think about it. My fingers just did what they were supposed to do." That might seem like a small thing to some people, but to Clara, and to me, it was a victory absolutely worth celebrating. Now, you might be wondering why these particular foods are so effective. Let me explain the science in simple terms. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing nutrients from food. We also produce less of the enzymes needed to break down proteins into the building blocks our muscles and joints need. These 5 breakfasts work because they provide nutrients in forms that are easy for mature bodies to absorb and use. The combination of complete proteins, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals creates a perfect environment for tissue repair and regeneration. When you eat these foods consistently, you are not just preventing further deterioration, you are actively supporting your body's natural healing processes. Your muscles begin to rebuild, your joints become more stable, your energy levels improve, and most importantly, your confidence in your own body starts to return. I know that changing your breakfast routine might feel overwhelming at first. You might be thinking, "But I have been eating the same breakfast for years, or I do not know how to prepare some of these foods." That is perfectly normal, and I want to encourage you to start small. Choose just one of these 5 breakfasts that appeals to you most. Try it for 1 week. Pay attention to how you feel. Do you notice more energy? Do your joints feel a little less stiff? Are you sleeping better? These small changes often lead to noticeable improvements in just days or weeks. If you live alone and cooking feels like too much work, remember that many of these options are simple to prepare. Hard-boiled eggs can be made several at a time and kept in the refrigerator. Smoothies take just minutes to blend, and that healing morning drink requires no cooking at all. If you have dietary restrictions or health conditions, please talk with your doctor about which options might work best for you. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress, one breakfast at a time. While these powerful breakfasts can make a tremendous difference in your strength and stability, I want to remind you that optimal aging involves more than just nutrition. Gentle movement, adequate sleep, social connections, and stress management all play important roles in maintaining your vitality. Consider adding simple activities like walking, stretching, or light resistance exercises to complement your improved nutrition. Even 10 minutes of movement each day can enhance the benefits of these healing breakfasts. Stay hydrated throughout the day, as your joints and muscles need adequate water to function properly. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, unless your doctor has given you different instructions. And please, do not underestimate the power of hope and positive thinking. When you believe that improvement is possible, when you take active steps to care for yourself, your body responds. Your mind and body are connected in ways that science is still discovering. My dear friends, these breakfasts are not just recipes, they are tools for transformation. They are building blocks for a stronger, more independent future. When you choose what to eat each morning, you are not just satisfying hunger, you are giving your body exactly what it has been silently asking for: nourishment, repair, strength, and a fighting chance against the challenges of aging. No one can control getting older. That is simply part of the human experience. But you absolutely can control how you support and care for your precious body as you age. And it starts with something as simple and powerful as what you put on your plate each morning. Your body is still listening. Your muscles are still waiting for that first signal of strength each day. And you, my friend, are the one who gets to give it that signal. So, as you think about tomorrow morning, remember this. Your breakfast is not just a meal, it is a message. And that message is beautifully simple. I am here to keep going. I am here to stay strong. I am here to live fully. Start tomorrow. Start with your breakfast. Start with hope. Your stronger, more vibrant future is waiting for you, and it begins with the very next bite you take. Take care of yourself. You are worth every bit of effort you put into your health and well-being. And remember, it is never too late to start taking better care of the amazing body that has carried you through so many years of life.